Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I've got a little facts video for you guys, and I'm going to be giving you 10 facts about the fashion course that I'm doing. It's a degree course and I'm doing it at Fashion Retail Academy in London, and I thought I'd give you guys a little bit more of an insight into the course that I'm doing. Also considering that I never actually really planned to go to university, so I thought it would be interesting just for you guys to know a little bit about my course and how I actually chose to do this degree course, with the aspect of me not actually wanting to go to university. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, of course, to my channel. If you found this really interesting, let me know down below, and without further ado, let's get into it. So the course that I'm doing is a honours, and it's fashion buying and merchandising. So just like a little overview of what fashion buying and merchandising is. Buying and merchandising are quite separate, so it kind of depends what you want to do, but the overall course is buying and merchandising, but you can kind of venture out to either buying or merchandising like at the end of the course. So for me, because I'm kind of looking to go into fashion buying, I'm gonna kind of base these 10 facts on fashion buying. So the first fact is that it's not just shopping and traveling. Before, I thought it was kind of mainly kind of shopping, you know, you just shop in and you just put it in the store and people just buy it, and that's not what it is technically. It's not just a free will. Like, the company doesn't just give you money and you can go and shop and, you know, you just buy whatever. There's a lot of analytical thinking to it. There's reasons why we're buying what we're buying, thought that has to go into it. Like, you have to think about what's happened last year, what's gonna happen this year, what's gonna be on trend this year, like why are we buying this. There's a lot of reason to the buy. I think that's what is not really realized with this. My second fact is that you need to know how to be analytical. You have to be able to read data and understand data and know how to act on the data, but you don't need to be numerate. Like, you don't need to be a mathematician, you don't need to know how to really like make actual calculations, because usually like the formula is already there or it's already kind of done. You just need to know what to do with it. So if, for example, from last year you've had all the sales from last year and, you know, you're coming into this year now, you need to know, like, if anything's flopped last year, you need to know what new to put in, or maybe you can tweak something that did really well last year and you just need to like maybe change the hair or do a different pattern or something like that. You just need to know how to act on data. So fact number 3 is that you need to know about trends. So obviously this is a still fashion course, a fashion career, a fashion job, so you obviously need to know what's going on trend wise. It depends company to company. It might be a bit more important for some brands, mostly high street. Like, if you work for a high street brand, it'd be a bit more important to kind of like have the latest stuff, but nevertheless you still need to know what's going on with trends. Fact number 4 is that you need to keep up to date with fashion news. So like I said, this is still fashion, this is still a company, this company still needs to make profit, so you still need to understand what's going on around the world. Like right now, COVID is going on and it's obviously affecting a lot of sales for some people, I guess, but yeah, it's still affecting people. So this is a time where you need to understand what's going on and how you can work at it, how you can possibly change things, improve things and all of that. So yeah, definitely fashion, keeping up with news, and just news in general as well that can affect your industry or the brand that you're in or whatever. That is really important as well. So number 5 is that this is actually an interesting course. So like I said before, I didn't really have like any interest whatsoever in going to university at all. One, I do not do the long years. Like, I can't do like 4 years of just, it's too much. It's literally too much for me. I cannot do. And then number 2 was because university is not visual, it's not hands-on, it's just literally writing essays and listening to a professor and sitting down. Like, that's just not how I learn. So university was never an interest for me. It still isn't an interest for me, but Fashion Retail Academy pretty much tick those 2 boxes. The courses are 2 year. I'm doing a 2-year degree, so it's literally like it's a squashed degree, and it's just all compressed. But I would rather that than spending like 4 years, 3-4 years just like in university. Like it's just not for me. Also, like, you don't have exams and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's just reports and presentations, and then obviously like you have the dissertation at the end, and then we have a final major project. So that's like the big thing. So expanding on fact number 6 is that there's a lot of aspects and avenues you can go. There's so many different courses and skills that you learn that you can really just branch out. So if you didn't necessarily want to do fashion or fashion buying or merchandising, I feel like you could really do something else, and you would still have enough things on your CV that would still qualify you for that position. So fact number 7 is that you need teamwork. So obviously, like all jobs, you know, you need to work with people, but I feel like some careers you might be able to just slide it a little bit less, so you might get away a little bit more with just kind of doing your own thing, not having to interact too much with people. The main people you'll be working with is like the designers of the company, the merchandisers or the buyers, depending on which one you are, and the garment tech. Those are like the main people that you'll be working with. You definitely have to be able to communicate with them. You definitely have to make decisions with them, because ultimately they all help you make that one product for the company and for the customers. Fact number 8 is that you need to know how to negotiate. So when you're a buyer, obviously when you're making the product, you have to be able to talk and negotiate with suppliers and manufacturers, because obviously they're going to be making the product. But obviously you're still in a company, you still need to be able to make profit at the end of the year, and you still need to be able to save as much money as possible for that company. You need to be able to negotiate the best price possible for that product. If that's 20p, try bring that down to about 16, 17p. You don't want to be going into markdown, which is like sales. You don't want to have to put the company to have sales, because that's not the goal. Number 9. Fact number 9 is that you need to be confident. Throughout this whole career, if you choose to do it, like, or if you're thinking about doing it and you fell across this video, if you are really thinking about it, you really do need to be confident, because there is a lot of decisions that you're gonna have to make, and a lot of weight, I feel like, is gonna be on your shoulders. And when you're making these kind of decisions, you're pretty much affecting the company. Like, that's what I've really just understood about this job and this career so far doing this course. Even though you are gonna make mistakes, because that's just natural, and like no one's gonna have a go at you or anything, but you just need to be confident that you're doing what you're doing because you believe it's the right thing to do, and you're confident that you believe that it's gonna work, that product is gonna sell. So the last fact number 10, is that you need to enjoy it. This is a really big career, like I said, and it's a really important job, and there are definitely obviously some really great pros to this job, but I feel like because of the traveling and the shopping, and you know, you're spending the company's money, it's obviously all very intriguing, but at the same time you have to actually really enjoy doing this job, because it's not all, you know, glamorous. You know, like there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of decisions, there's a lot that is riding on the job that you have. I would suggest getting like doing work experience, or just trying to understand like the retail industry more, because retail can be really draining. I think we all know that retail can be really draining, but obviously you wouldn't be in retail, you'd be in the office. So like I feel like that's a little bit better, but like I said, it's not all fantastic. So I think you really do need to be able to enjoy this type of job if you want to take it up and you want to do this job, because it is a lot, but it is really great at the same time. So that's the end of this video. I hope this video was informative about the fashion buying slash merchandising career, and if you are sort of thinking about going into this career or you're doing a course like me, I hope this kind of gave you a bit of an idea of what to kind of expect, what to think about, what you might need, and I hope, yeah, it was just really informative for you. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.